Let's get gaming! My breath. Hi, my name is Tjardo, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing these fun cardboard slash card games for what? Hi, my name is Tjardo, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing these fun family board slash card games. So if you want a fun night with your family, or show your loved one that you love games related to Harry Potter, or you just want to have fun with your dog, then you're at the right address. So I actually have a lot of games in this video, so maybe I should get started. So yeah, I will also put some timestamps right here for the viewers who are just here for one game, so you can go to the game and then go to the time in the video, and then you'll just see that game if you're just interested in one. It's just easy, okay? So let's start with the first game. Magic! So the first game I'm going to be showcasing is Top Trumps Match, a crazy cube game. It's actually more fun than it sounds. This is what the packaging looks like. Very cool. So now let's get this thing open and see what's on the inside. Poof! This is what it looks like. Of course you can't see a lot on that camera, but on the close-up camera you can see it in its full beauty. Ooh. Ah. This game contains this yellow holder, a bunch of character cards, and of course 25 cubes inside of this thing that all have a character on each side of them, so fun. The aim of the game is to match 5 cubes of the same character in a row. And it doesn't matter if it's horizontally or vertically or diagonally. To start the game, each player gets 2 of these character cards. For this one it's Dobby and Sirius, and for the other one it's 2 completely different characters. And then you put these aside because you won't need them anymore. Then the first player, me, is going to push the left corner cube out of the holder like this. And then the second player, that's also me, is going to take the cube and pick a character he wants. For example, I want Hermione. Then he's going to place this cube wherever he wants in the yellow holder. For example, I want it here. By doing this, he will push out another cube and replace it. This cube will fall out so that player 1, me, can use it to continue the game. But, yes, there's a but, you cannot replace the cube that has been put there the turn before. So, basically no replacing what has been replaced. You can also fill up this blank space right here, but only if you need it to create your line of 5 characters, and only if you have the character cube. So, for example, like this, and then you have 5 in a row. Congrats, you won! Now, what are these character cards about? I'll tell you. If you created a line using one of these 2 characters you have, this line will be worth 2 points instead of 1. If the line is made, but it's none of your characters, then I'm sorry, but it's only worth 1 point. But, yes, again, there's a but. There's a sneaky little catch about this game. If your opponent... that would be me. If your opponent has the character card of the character you just used to make that line, then the 2 points are for him and you get nothing. Yeah, I know, it's kind of badass and stupid, but hey, I don't make the rules. The game does. The first one who gets 5 points wins. So, Top Trumps Match. Very cool, but you can only play with 2 persons at a time. But still very fun though. Next we have Cluedo, or better known as Clue in some countries, but not right here. Here it is, Cluedo. This game is awesome. You can play this board game with 3 to 5 players, and the aim of the game is basically to find out who did it, where he did it, and how he did it. So it's basically a whodunit. There's a crime, and you need to find the suspect, the item, and the location. So that's very exciting stuff. So this is how a normal game of Cluedo looks like. It looks a little bit chaotic, but if you know what everything means, It's actually so much fun. This game needs a little bit of assembly, but it's basically just all in cardboard and you need to pop it out and that's it. Then you can play. First, before playing the game, you split the mystery cards in 3 sections: item, location, suspect. You pick one random card from each pile and put them inside of the orange Cluedo map. That's basically going to be the crime. That's the suspect, item, and location. Then you distribute all the other ones among the players, and then you can start the game. You each pick one of the identity cards that contain characters like Luna Lovegood, Hermione, Harry, Ginny Weasley, all of the good characters. All of the good characters! And then you look at the color of your card and you each get one of these according to the color of your card. You know what I'm saying? So Harry is purple, you get the purple one to move around the map. Does it make sense? I hope it does. You move around the map using these 2 dice, you roll them around and according to the number you move that amount of squares. And you also have this one with a lot of pictures on it, and according to what picture it lands on, it triggers a certain event in the game that I'm not gonna talk about because spoiler alert, you know what I mean? You need to experience it for yourself. You basically want to go to one of these 8 locations on the map, because each time you're in one of these locations, you can ask one of your co-players if they have a certain card. And by interrogating your co-players, you can try to find out who the suspect is, what the item was they used, and where they did it. So that's basically how you end the game. But that's not all. You also have lives. You have the dark deck, which basically can influence your game in a negative way. Then you have the help cards, which can basically protect you from the dark deck, so you don't lose any lives. It sounds complicated, but it makes so much sense. The only thing I can truly recommend is buy this game, go play it for yourself, experience the experience, and experience the experience's experience. That makes sense. I give this game 5 out of 5. Definitely would recommend. I love this game. Next game. This game is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, a cooperative deck building game. Totally knew that out of my head. This game is for 2 to 4 players and is for ages 11 and up. This one is very unique because you play together as a team and not against each other. You're all heroes and try to fight off the dark magic. You try to take over locations and you need to work together to prevent that. It's very fun. This also has a main game and this one is an expansion, but we'll get into that later. So first, the main game. If you open up the box, this is what you're gonna see. This is the cardboard where you have to put all your cards on. So that's very cool. It's kind of hard to explain how to play this game, but here we have the manual, which perfectly explains what to do and how to play this game and how to defeat the enemies and how to work together perfectly. So it's very clear and obvious, and if you have questions you can always research it on their website. So what's inside of this box? So inside of the box we have these things. It's basically a health bar. It works with a health bar. That's freaking awesome. Here we have all kinds of props and tokens we need to play the game, so that's very cool. And then here we have the games. So what you need to do is actually you start with game 1. So you put all the others aside and just take game 1. If you open it up, it contains a lot of cards. These are character cards, enemy cards, ally, items, spells, everything you need to play this game. What is very cool about this game is that it basically changes. So game 1 is year 1, game 2 is year 2, game 3 is year 3, and so forth. And with every new game, they actually get older. I just love it. Love it. And then we still have the expansion pack, so it's just like a tree that keeps growing in the sun until you cut it down to make card games. Wow, that got dark real quick. What I just wanted to say is that it's fun because it keeps growing like a tree. Stop. Which contains one new character, plus it has a lot of new stories added to it. So that's very fun. It works the same, but it just has a lot of new stories. Now, we have Top Trump's card game. First of all, we have these colorful packets. And if you look closely at one of these, you can see that it contains cards for one of the Harry Potter movies. For example, this blue one is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Ooh, spooky. But besides these, we also have these little lunch boxes, question mark. Right here I have a Hufflepuff one and a Gryffindor one. I'm not sure if there's Ravenclaw or Slytherin, I just know we have these. And if you open one of these up, you can basically see that it also contains Top Trump's cards. So right here we have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince in one. So you basically get these two packets in here with a cool lunchbox or suitcase, whatever you want it to be. But now, how do you play this game? So on this lunchbox we have an example card, and on this example card is Harry Potter. Here you have 5 categories: magic, cunning, courage, wisdom, and temper. You can see that besides that is a number each time. You choose one of these 5 categories, and then you each say how many points you have besides that, and the person with the most points wins, and the person who loses gets the 2 cards. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the aim of the game is to lose your cards. So, yeah, that was it. Next we have a piece of cheese. Next, no, just kidding. It's not a piece of cheese, this is Trivial Pursuit. Trivial Pursuit Harry Potter. But you have to admit, it really looks like cheese, and it makes me hungry. Okay, if you open this box up, you'll see a deck of cards and a dice. So how you play this game is actually very, very simple. The player takes the dice and rolls it. For example, now I have purple, so then another player takes a card and reads me the purple question. If I get it right, then it's my card to keep and I can cherish it forever. If I get it wrong, the card gets burned. No, just kidding. You just don't get the card. It doesn't get burned. The first player who gets 6 cards wins the game. Easy. Unless you don't know anything about Harry Potter, then you just shouldn't play this game because it's basically Harry Potter trivia. Can you imagine someone playing this game? It would be something like this. Purple question? Okay. Who kills Snape? The one with the ginger hair? Reagan. I'll go with Reagan. Is that your answer? Oh, no. Yeah, no. I mean, Megan. It was definitely Megan. Jennifer? No. Sylvia. Stacy. Victor? I don't have a clue. Don't do this. Don't play it with somebody who doesn't know the Harry Potter universe. But yeah, that was it. So, next game. Next game is just normal playing cards, but Harry Potter-fied. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. So this one is just a normal cardboard box, but it contains pictures of your favorite characters of the Harry Potter movies. And then here we have a more fancy version, if you are a fancy person. This one basically comes in a metal tin, which looks very, very nice. The cards also look very nice, but you know, other than the nice decoration and the nice packaging, it's just your normal aces and queens and kings and what else in cards? Cards. Just the normal playing cards. And I think that was basically all. Ugh! Finally, we're at the end. So those were all the games. Finally, it took ages to film, but I love what I do, so no regrets. If you enjoy one of these games you just saw, you can buy them at the Olleke store in Bruges or one of our other locations, or at the Olleke store online. I will leave a link to the website down below. There will also be a link to our Facebook page if you want to check that out, so you can check our posts, maybe like us, who knows what you will do on there. If you enjoyed this video, maybe go check out some of my other videos, and if you like those, maybe subscribe, because I upload every week. But this is the end of the video. Yes. I will see you guys all next week with another Harry Potter themed video. Bye!